Hi, my name is Caroline Storin, and I'm originally from Spotsylvania, Virginia. I'm currently a senior here at Hopkins, and I am majoring in neuroscience and minoring in psychology. I currently work with Dr. Moore at the Cannabis Science Lab doing preclinical research investigating the effects of cannabinoids. My project is modeling opioid withdrawal in a preclinical rodent model. We wanted to create a time course of symptoms of opioid withdrawal in rats. This project is important because we are investigating non opioid based medications to treat opioid withdrawal. The first step in testing these medications is testing them on small animals like rats. We first needed to create a base model of opioid withdrawal in rats in order to design our future experiments and make sure we are understanding correctly the data we collect. This project was funded through the grants at the Cannabis Science Lab. In terms of challenges faced in this project, it was pretty labor intensive as we performed multiple tests at many time points over the course of 7 days. And some of our data then had to be manually scored. So it did take a while to put together all of this data, but it was well worth it in order to see the full time course of opioid withdrawal symptoms. There were some surprising outcomes in our data. We observed sex differences between males and female rats. This is always really interesting to see and important, as historically and often still now only male rats are tested. But we do know there can be differences, and therefore it's really important to be aware of these differences. This project contributed toward laying the baseline for many different projects and our goal of finding non-opioid based medications that alleviate symptoms of opioid withdrawal. We have started testing different cannabinoids and other experimental drugs that work on the endocannabinoid system to see if they are able to alleviate symptoms of withdrawal. This project taught me a lot about preclinical research and the different tests that can be used in characterizing symptoms of withdrawal in rats. Post Hopkins, I hope to work in a research setting, first as a research assistant, so the skills I gained working in this lab will directly help me in my future. My advice for students interested in preclinical research is to find a supportive lab and to also take the time to understand all the different variables that can affect your research and testing. Preclinical research is great because we can explore experimental drugs in a controlled setting, but there are still nuances that are important to understand about the rats, and in order to make sure there are not outside variables that are affecting your work. There is a lot of variables, and so it's important to control as much as possible. Thank you so much, and feel free to contact me with any questions regarding this project.